Hello, my hooking homies. I want to give a quick shout out to Claudette Crochet, and I will put a link uh, in the description box. And the reason why I want to give her this shout out is because I don't even know how old this tutorial is, but she had released a tutorial, and it's in, I believe, German. Don't quote me. But the title says something like Somersault Loop. And that's something. I don't read or speak German. But to my minimal understanding, it says it is the Tunisian shawl, loop shawl. And I gotta say, the reason why I'm in love with this tutorial, not, well, the stitch, is because if you normally hate working with really thin yarns, nubby yarns, novelty yarns, if you have some of that stuff lying around and you just don't know what to do with it, but you have a general understanding of Tunisian crochet, I'm going to hook you up with a tutorial that's going to make these novelty yarns work up beautifully, in my opinion. I love this stitch. I love it. It's light, it's lofty, and I think it's fun. And because it's, it doesn't matter if it's thin or if it's nubby or, whatever. If it's a funky yarn that you can't find any other way to use, I would have really recommend giving the Tunisian loop stitch, a try. Now, I will say, Claudette Crochet, she normally does a German version and an English version of her tutorials. However, there is not an English version of this loop crochet. But if you watch her, you don't need to know what she's saying. Honestly, if I can follow it, anybody can follow it. Because her tutorials are very clear. Her hand movements, what she's doing is very, very clear. So, if I had the proper setup, I would love to ask her for permission to do an English tutorial of this loop stitch. But right now, I really just don't have the setup for it. I just don't. As you see, I crochet in my bed, 90% of the time when I'm crocheting, it's in the middle of the night like it is now. So, but I just wanted to thank her, and I need to remember to tag her on this. I don't know if she probably doesn't even know I exist, but it's one of those stitches that when you find it, you use it over and over and over again. And let me tell you something. I've worked this up now with this cake from Hobby Lobby that I got on the clearance, and the one I got at Ollie's, the Red Heart, oh gosh, the real thready Red Heart cakes. I've done it several times with the Lion Brand Shawl in a Ball, Shawl in a Cake. It makes those look beautiful. What I'm doing is I'm making wraps like the rectangle wraps, or long scarves that you just whip around and around, or you fold them in half and whip them around and pull them through the loop. And I love it. I'm a very hot natured person. I can't wear, big, hot, bulky stuff. I enjoy making it sometimes, but I can't personally wear it myself. Anyway, something like this, it's light and lofty, I can do this. But anyway, I feel like I'm all over the map, and my brain is kind of rushing, so I just wanted to say, if you've got these thin yarns, novelty yarns that somebody gave you that you're just like, how would I ever work with that? I can't see that to find the stitch, blah, 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 whatever the case may be, give the Tunisian loop stitch a try. And you may find that it's going to save you from having to find a new home for a yarn that you didn't end up, being able to use. So maybe it will help some people to salvage a yarn and even go beyond that and to love a yarn that they were dreading using. I mean, this stuff right here is so thin. Can you imagine if I were doing something like, I don't know, even double crochet with this? It would take a lifetime. And this goes pretty quick. Pretty quick. And isn't the color in that cake beautiful? It's called Wild and Free, by the way. Rainbow Rhapsody, Wild and Free. Hobby Lobby's Yarn Bee brand. Anyway, I just wanted to pass that along. So, yeah. If you find this useful, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. And like I said, I will try my best to remember to link Claudette Crochet, her loop wrap stitch, Tunisian wrap stitch, something like that. Anyway, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. It's, as I record this, so overlook the, mushy bed brain I've got going on here. But I just wanted to pass that along while I had it on my mind, while I had it out here on my lap. I can straighten it out a little bit and show you. This is what it does. It almost reminds me of like a net, like a fish net or something, but like you would find on a ship. But I don't mind that. I like that. I like it. It's light. It's airy. It's lofty. It's just. I just love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. And by the time I get this whole cake in here, it's going to be uber long. But like I said, what I'll do, I'll fold it in half, then I put it around my neck, and I pull through the loop, if you understand what I'm saying. So anyway, other than that, I will talk to you guys later. Have a good one.